morning, students. Welcome back to the online class for Standard 10. So in the previous session, we had read the chapter The Thief's Story, which is written by Ruskin Bond. And we discussed about two characters. One is the narrator, who is a thief, and he told his name, Hari Singh. And the second one is Anil. Anil, who was 25 years old and a very simple, kind-hearted person. Let's begin the next part. Anil left the place and walked away. And Hari Singh, he followed him casually and said hello. And with the most appealing smile, he said that he wants to work for him. But Anil said he can't pay. And let's come to the next part. I thought that over for a minute. So when Anil said that he can't pay him, so this Hari Singh, the thief, he was doubtful. Perhaps I had misjudged my man. So he thought for a minute, and then that perhaps he has misjudged, that his gaze was wrong, that Anil could be a rich person. But he asked, can you feed me? Can you give me food? And Anil asked, can you cook? Then he lied again. Here I refers to the narrator, thief, Hari Singh. He said, I can cook. If you can cook, then maybe I can feed you, Anil said. Then the conversation was over and it was decided that Hari Singh will come with Anil and he will cook food for him, and in return he can stay with him. And Anil will give him food, no salary, no money, only the food which he will cook will be given to Hari Singh. And let's see what happened. He took me to his room over the Jamna sweet shop and told me I could sleep on the balcony. But the meal I cooked that night must have been terrible, because Anil gave it to a stray dog and told me to be off. So now what happened? So it was decided and Anil asked him to come with him. And he took him to his room. And where was his room? Over the Jamna sweet shop. And where he could sleep? He could sleep on the balcony. Who? Hari Singh. And that night Hari Singh cooked the food. And what was the taste of the food? Terrible. So as I have already told you that he lied that he can cook. So he was ignorant about cooking. He doesn't know anything about cooking. So whatever food he cooked was definitely terrible, awful. And why he says that the food was terrible? Because Anil gave it to a stray dog and told him not to cook again. To be off means here not to cook again. Just refrain from cooking. But I just hung around, smiling in my most appealing way, and he couldn't help laughing. So Anil understood that Hari Singh doesn't know cooking. Whatever food he cooked was awful, very tasteless, terrible, and which he couldn't eat, and gave it to the dogs. Stray dogs means the dogs were wandering on the streets. And then he told him not to cook again. He refrained from cooking, and then he just smiled and both of them laughed heartily. Later, he patted me on the head and said, never mind, he would teach me to cook. He also taught me to write my name and said he could soon teach me to write whole sentences and to add numbers. So after that, Anil Singh, as I have told you, that he was a very kind-hearted person and kind and simple man. He was very caring. So what he did, Anil, he taught him how to cook. So he said he will teach him how to cook. And what else he taught him? To write his name, and he also promised that he will teach him to write the whole sentences, to add number. So what you understand from these lines? That Hari Singh was illiterate. He doesn't know how to read and write. And Anil, he promised him that he will teach him cooking. Apart from cooking, he will teach him how to write his name, and he will also teach him how to write the whole sentences and to add numbers. And I was grateful. So, what was the reaction? I was grateful. I knew that once I could write like an educated man, there would be no limit to what I could achieve. So, what he thought? If he knew how to write like an educated man, so there would be no limit to what I could achieve. So, what was he? He was a thief, and he was an illiterate one. And he said, if he will know to write like an educated person, so his dreams, or he could achieve more than what he is achieving now. He could dupe, he could deceive, he could gain the trust of people easily, and there will be no limit to his success. I was quite pleasant working for Anil. I made the tea in the morning and then would take my time buying the day's supplies, usually making a profit of about ₹1 a day. I think he knew I made a little money this way, but he didn't seem to mind. So, what was his daily routine? How he helped Anil? That he was very happy. It was pleasant working for Anil because there was no pressure on him. Rather, Anil was teaching him how to read and write, which could be beneficial or helpful for his business, for his success, for his work, you can say stealing. And he was happy working for him. It was a quite pleasant working for Anil. And what he did for him, let's see. He made the tea in the morning and then would take my time buying. So he will make the tea for Anil, and then he will go to the grocery shop, and he will go to the market to buy the supply, whatever needed for the day. He will go to buy the day's supply, and then he will come back. And what he usually made, he made profit of about ₹1 a day, whatever money Anil was giving to him. So what he did, he just took some money out of that, or he made some profit. Whatever things he was buying, he was making profit of ₹1 per day. And he said perhaps Anil knew about it. He knew. So who does he refer here? He is this Anil. Anil knew that he was making some money, little money this way. And he didn't seem to mind. That he was not telling him, or he was not just warning him, why are you taking the money? And he was not asking him to give the details of the money or the count of the money which he gave to him. So it was a very nice working for Anil. Let's see the next one. What happened? Anil made money by fits and starts. He would borrow 1 week, lend the next. He kept worrying about his next check. But as soon as it arrived, he would go out and celebrate. It seems he wrote for magazines, a queer way to make a living. So he said that how Anil got the money, what was his job. So he wrote for magazines, articles, reports. So he perhaps is a writer. So he wrote for the magazines, and it was a queer means strange. So according to Hari Singh, it was quite strange way of making a living. So, and here in this paragraph we know about the money or the profession of Anil, how he got the money. So how he made money? By fits and starts, by doing some odd jobs, doing some things like that. And what he will do, he will borrow 1 week and then lend the next. He will borrow money from someone and then lend it for the next, and then he kept waiting for his next check, and when the check arrived, he will go and celebrate. So he was a very easy going person. He was not worrying about the money. So whenever the check arrived, and he will go and enjoy, and he will celebrate. And it seems that he used to write for some magazines, and it was the profession. One evening, he came home with a small bundle of notes, saying he had just sold a book to a publisher. So what happened? So what happened one evening? That he came with a small bundle of notes with money. And what he said, how he got that money? Because he sold a book to a publisher. He was a writer, so he sold the book to a publisher and got some money. And at night, I saw him tuck the money under the mattress. You can see in this picture. So here under the mattress, he kept the money. I had been, so where was the money kept? Under the mattress. The money which he got from selling the book to the publisher, it was a bundle of notes, small bundle of notes. He kept it under the mattress. Let's come to the next one. I had been working for Anil for almost a month and, apart from cheating on the shopping, had not done anything in my line of work. What is this line of work? He was a thief. So, in this line of work is stealing. So, as his work was to steal and dupe people or cheat people, so what he has done? He was working for Anil for about a month, but he hasn't done something great. He hasn't done something significant. Only cheating on shopping. So only 1 rupee per a day. Okay. So apart from that work, he has done nothing. And I had every opportunity for doing so. Anil had given me a key to the door, and I could come and go as I pleased. He was the most trusting person I had ever met. So, Anil was the most trusting person, and it was easy for him to cheat him. Why? Because he had a key. So, he has access to the house at any time. He can get inside the house, he could come and go as he pleased because he had the key of the door. So, he had all the opportunity, he had every opportunity to steal that money. And he knew that this Anil, he was the most trusting person. He trusted Hari Singh very much. So he gave that key, another key of the room to him so that he can access to the room at any time. And let's see what happened. And that is why it was so difficult to rob him. So now the problem with Hari Singh is that it was very difficult to rob him. Rob means to cheat him, to steal money from him, to loot him. So whom? To Anil. Why? Because he was the most trusting person. So this is an important paragraph. You can see. It's easy to rob a greedy man because he can afford to be robbed. But it's difficult to rob a careless man. Sometimes he doesn't even notice he has been robbed, and that takes all the pleasure out of the work. So what he says, that Anil was a very careless person, and he was a very simple, trusting person. And let's see what he says about robbing. And it is easy to rob whom? A greedy person, because he can afford to be robbed. If the greedy man, he has lot of money and he will be robbed, so Anil is not like him. And Hari Singh says that it is easy to rob a greedy person because he can afford it. He has lot of money, he can afford to be robbed. There won't be any problem for him. But it is very difficult for a careless man. Why? This careless person, he doesn't notice that he has been robbed. And the joy of stealing someone and joy of robbing is gone from there. So he says that it takes all the pleasure out of the work. Okay, if you don't know that you are robbed, then how this person will get enjoyment, how he will get pleasure? So Hari Singh says that it is very difficult to rob a careless person like Anil, because sometimes he doesn't know that he has been robbed, the money has been taken from him. So it is very difficult for a careless man to be robbed, and it takes all the pleasure out of the work, so he doesn't like that. But well, it's time I did some real work. Now he says it's already 1 month, he hasn't done anything significant. It's now time to do the work. And I told myself, I'm out of practice. And if I don't take the money, he will waste it on his friends. After all, he doesn't even pay me. So he justified himself. So Hari Singh, the thief, he justified himself that he should rob the money from him. Why? Because there are 2 3 points here written that he is out of practice, and practice makes him imperfect. If he will not do, then how will perfect in his work? So he said, I am out of practice, so I should do that. And if he don't take the money, what will happen? He will waste it on his friends. And third point is that he doesn't even pay me. So if he will take the money, there won't be any problem because he doesn't pay him. So these are the things which we read now, and let's read and find out the other things. How does the thief think Anil will react to the theft? What does he say about the different reactions of people when they are robbed? Does Anil realize that he has been robbed? So these are the things which you have to find out from the portion which we read just now. You will write down the answers, and let's come to the extracts from the portion which we have done. These are some of the extra questions. So question number 1, you look a bit of a wrestler yourself. I said a little flattery helps in making friends. Who was the speaker of this line? Hari Singh. Who was he trying to flatter? So he was trying to flatter Anil. B number, why did the speaker want to be friends with the listener? Because he wanted to rob him, and he wanted to gain the trust and rob him. C number, find the antonym of criticism in the extract. Antonym means opposite. So what is the opposite of criticism? It's flattery. Fourth number, D, what is the opposite of friends? Enemies. Next is question number 2. Well, it's time I did some real work, I told myself. I'm out of practice. Who said this? I here refers to the narrator, Hari Singh. And what is the real work he is talking about? The real work in the extract he is talking about is stealing. Second number, B. Why does the speaker say I'm out of practice? The speaker says so because he is a thief and he hasn't robbed anyone recently. C number, give a synonym of practice. Practice means habit. So habit is a synonym of practice. Synonym is similar meaning word. D number, what part of speech is the word real in the extract? Real work. So real refers to your adjective. You'll write down these 2 extracts in your classwork copy, and the questions which were there given in the book also you will write it. Till then, goodbye. We will read the next portion in the next class. Thank you.